Welcome on stitchingworld.com. I show you a very simple method to make simple shorts for your summers. You can make these kind of shorts for anybody. These are white, so they look a bit different. You can make them even on printed fabric. So these are like 4 layers of fabric, and this is ready-made shorts which we can use as a pattern. If you have never cut or stitched anything till date, even then you can very well stitch these shorts for yourself or for anybody in the family. So we just keep, this is the selvage side, we keep our ready-made shorts in such a way that it's away from, about ½ inch away from the selvage, and then we mark. See, marking is optional for people who believe in marking only. This is for those people. So the width of your hip, that would be hip divided by 3. So if you have hip is 36 inches, that would be around 12 inches. So 12 inches plus 2 inches. If you want it a little loose, you'll keep it 12 inches plus 2 inches. But here the waist is of course 1 inch less from the hip. So I'm keeping 1 inch away from our shorts, and then I'm marking, and again outside this stitching line I'm keeping seam allowance of 1 more inch, and from the bottom if you want it long, you can keep as long as till your ankle, or you can just fold 1 or 1.5 inch from the bottom. I'm adding one pocket on the side, but that's entirely optional, that's entirely up to you. I'm keeping about 1.5 inch from the side, and then 6 inch, that is hip divided by 6 inch for pocket opening, and I make notches. So on these notches we'll be keeping our pocket and stitch them. So that's entirely optional. Making pockets is optional. And now we cut the outline, the sides of these shorts. Now from the bottom also I'm keeping 1 inch. You can keep even 1.5 inch, and then mark the notches. Notches are small cuts you make on the sides. So here we'll be folding the bottoms. This is done. On the top we'll be adding one belt, and we have left with some fabric which we'll be using for making side pockets. For side pockets we need that side small fabric. This fabric is a little bit less wider, so you need somewhat more. So the length, total length, at least 1.5 inch from up, then 6 inch for the opening, and then 6 inch plus 1 more inch, that will be around your 14-15 inch total you'll be needing. And the width also you keep at least hip divided by 6, that is 6 inch, and I recommend that you add 1 more inch to it. I'm left with a little bit less fabric, and I'm being a little lazy, so I didn't add some more fabric to it, but I suggest that you add if you want a wider pocket, because in this pocket you can keep only a little bit of change and a sleek mobile, that's it, if required. So you better keep 1 inch more from the sides and from the bottom, and same as the notches we made on the shorts, same way you'll make notches here also. Here we made the notches. You can make 1 pocket or 2 pocket. This is the simple way of cutting the shorts. If you want the proper method, you can go to Stitching Mall English channel, and you can check the front cutting and separately and the back cutting separately, and that pajama method itself, you can cut the length short and make your shorts that way also, the technical way. Okay, now this is the fabric for our belt. I'm keeping the width of the belt about 2.5 inch, and the length is the same as the waist round of the shorts that we have just cut. So just mark it, and on this marking you can cut it. If you want to watch the total detailed one stitching and cutting, you can check my pajama making videos. So you cut on this line, I'm cutting 1 inch wide, one more strip, and this is for making a cloth string for inserting inside the shorts, but that's optional. Okay, now we open it, and on the hip we'll stitch the front from the front and the back with the back, join the pockets on the sides. You can see these pockets are a little less wider, so you can make them more. And this is the belt. This is the elastic. Elastic is 1 inch less than the waist. You can keep it even 2 inch less. Elastic is only ½ inch wide. Now we join the hip line. We'll join the pockets. To join the pockets, we need to sandwich this pocket inside our shorts. So we keep them this way and then cover it up with the upper side and with single pocket the upper, and with the below with a single layer of the below. This way the pockets would be stitched. You can make a top stitch also on the opening side of the pocket if you need to. So that would also look nice. Now it's done. From top you will be stitching 1 or 1.5 inch to close it. As we left 1.5, we'll close it 1.5 from top, and then if needed we'll make a top stitch on the sides, or we'll just simply stitch around the pocket and then stitch it back till the notch and then the sides, and the same way the other side also, the sides and all, and then we'll fold the bottoms and stitch the middle of this area. Now it's done. We'll add the belt. Belt we have as much as the waist of these shorts. The pockets would be turned to one side, and these shorts, see, we cut them on the selvage. So from middle of these shorts we'll be attaching this belt. So we open it. You can see there are no threads coming, but if it does, you can fold it from one side, and then from middle of these shorts we'll stitch, and later we'll turn it to the right side of the dress. So it's done. We have stitched it, and now we'll fold and stitch it. Make a top stitch on the right side. Now it's done. Using a pin, we'll insert an elastic on these shorts. So this is the elastic, ½ inch wide and 1 inch less, or the same as the waist round if you are putting a cloth string just like me. So here we go inside, covering all of the waist till the end, and come out with the other hole. So it's done, and then we'll add the fabric string. Now when this elastic has come out, we'll spread these gathers all around the waist and make a top stitch on that. And then this is the turn of the fabric. Half of the area is covered inside this hole, and now half would be covered by this fabric string. See, these are shorts you can make for anybody. These are just the fit ones, just like your ready-made ones, and you can make them for just your summer holidays, your summers, for your jumpsuits, and as a daily wear for your kids, and they look just simply perfect. So I hope you liked watching them, and you share this video with others also, so they also learn something very simple. And this video, don't complain that this is very easy video, because I know it is easy video, and it is for those who don't want to indulge in too much calculations and everything. So keep watching, keep sharing. Bye bye, take care.